What are you doing? Shut that curtain, will you?
No, I need some fresh air. It stinks in here.
Oh, I think I must have spilt one of these on the carpet.
Yeah, that's not all you've spilt. There's fag ends everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Look, Les, I thought you ought to know. I went round to my mum's last night.
Oh, aye? Does this mean you two are friends again, are you?
We managed to sort a few things out, yeah.
So, what? On her side, are you now?
I'm not on anyone's side. I just wanted to see me mum. I am allowed, aren't I?
Yeah, of course you are. I bet she's dead upset about what happened yesterday.
Well, you did go a bit over the top, yeah.
I'm sorry I did it now. I just couldn't control myself.
Perhaps if you stopped hitting the bottles so much, you might be able to. You've got to start sorting yourself out, Les. Look at the state of you.
I know. You're right. But where do I start?
Well, a wash and a change of clothes might be a good place.
Yeah. I must be a bit rank. And afterwards, I'll make us both some breakfast. Well, maybe just you. I don't think I've got the stomach for it.
What are you playing at?
Just come to confirm our business arrangement.
Well, couldn't you have phoned? I didn't want Kevin to see you.
Prefer the personal touch. Hey, I've got a couple of cars need doing for tomorrow lunchtime, that all right?
I suppose.
Where do I have them delivered?
Not near the garage. The brewery on Victoria Street. No notice there, because all the cabs parked there.
Good thinking. You're obviously smarter than you look.
When you going to pay me? You said 200 quid a car.
You'll get it tomorrow, so long as I'm happy with the results.
Oh, here. Listen, I wouldn't normally ask, but is there any way you can find out about this copper that stitched our Terry up?
Oh, I'm sorry, Vera. I'm on leave just now, and well, even if I weren't, this case is now to do with me.
Well, I was just thinking, you know, our Terry might not be at first when he's done it, sir. And if we can prove that, it shows that he was telling truth.
Vera, you do realise a lot of people reckon they've been stitched up once they find themselves in prison.
Yeah, but he's telling truth this time.
Yeah, but from what I can see, he doesn't have a lot to back up his version of events.
Well, I might have known you'd say that, seeing as how it's one of your lot that stitched him up.
But I'm only going from what I've read in the papers.
Well, do you read that garbage, eh? Do you believe it? Look, the only reason our Terry did a runner was because he was frightened nobody'd believe him. And everybody knows you coppers, you all stick together.
Vera, have you got a minute? I just wanted to tell you something.
Look, spit it out. I've got to get to a cafe.
Well, I just wanted to say that I've really loved living at yours, and well, I know I've outstayed my welcome.
What are you on about?
Well, it's all right, because I'm not cross or anything, because with my luck, it was never going to last forever.
Hey, come on, Tyrone. I need you in that garage now.
Right, but don't worry. I won't be under your feet much longer. I'll be out by the end of the week.
What?
Hey, do you reckon your Les will put on another show for us today, then, or what?
Let's hope not, eh?
I reckon you're taking it dead well. I'd be gutted if some bloke did that to me.
I'm surprised nobody has yet.
I've never pulled a stunt as bad as what you've done.
All right, so getting married for a bet, that weren't a major stunt then?
Look, it doesn't matter how my wedding came about. At least I meant those vows when I said them.
And I didn't. I've slogged my guts out trying to make it work with Les, which is more than you'll ever do for your marriage.
Janice?
Morning, ladies.
Morning.
What the hell are you after?
Can I come in for a sec?
Well, you're after out that you left behind. You've had a wasted trip because I've been the lot of it.
I've come to see you.
You've got 5 minutes. So go on, say what you want to say.
I just want to talk to you. I'm worried about you.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I haven't seen much of you lately. It's just that my boyfriend ran off with my best mate, so I've been a bit preoccupied.
Oh, Eileen, please.
Well, what do you expect me to say? Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine, or would you rather hear how upset I've been? To be honest, Dennis, I've been dumped by bigger and better blokes than you, and I'll get over it.
Look, just let me help out for a bit. It's not much till I get paid, but you must be struggling with only one wage coming in.
You're joking, right?
Well, just till you get straight.
How dare you come round here offering me handouts? Is this some pathetic way to ease your conscience? Well, I don't need you or your money, so you can take this and go and spend it on your girlfriend.
Norris is looking after you all right, then?
2 bacon butties, please, Vera.
Look, never mind all that nonsense. What were all that about? You moving out earlier.
Well, it's obvious something's up. I mean, every time I walk into a room lately, you and Jack go quiet. And I overheard him saying that I couldn't stay forever. It wasn't a permanent arrangement.
Oh, Tyrone, love, look, you've got it all wrong.
I don't blame you getting fed up. I'm not even family.
Look, come over here a sec. I'm going to tell you something, but you've got to swear not to tell a living soul.
I don't like to speak ill of people, but he's pushed my patience to the limits lately. He's got such a bee in his bonnet about my financial affairs.
Well, at least it shows he's concerned about you.
Yeah, but there's really no need. Anyway, I suppose I should count my blessings, because he seems to have quietened down about it all now. He probably found something else to fret over.
Well, why didn't you tell me sooner?
Well, we couldn't risk it. Look, the fewer people that know, the better.
And how long's he been in there?
Only a few days. We're still not sure what to do about it.
And he's been in there all the time?
Of course he has. You can hardly go walking round precinct, can he?
No.
Hey, listen, what are you doing tonight, Tyrone?
Nothing, why?
Well, when our Jack goes to Legion, I want you to do me a favour.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just worried about you and the lads.
Well, just leave the lads out of it, because you couldn't give a stuff about them.
You're wrong. You know I feel terrible about how I've let you all down.
Have you any idea how ridiculous that sounds?
Yeah.
If it weren't for Janice telling Les, you'd have still gone on that holiday with me. You'd have shared my bed, you'd have rubbed me back with sun lotion. It just makes me sick to think of it.
I'm sorry, Eileen. I really am.
Just go, will you?
Here's my address. In case you want out.
Didn't you hear me? I don't want anything off you. Just get out.
All right, lover boy, listen to this. 1-bedroom studio flat, kitchenette, own bathroom, 450 quid a month. What do you reckon?
Well, it's a bit pricey.
Oh, it's okay, there's another one here. Bed sit, shared bathroom, blah, blah, 220 quid a month. Now, we can definitely afford that. Shall I ring it?
Look, hang on. There's been a change of plan.
What do you mean?
Well, I spoke to Jack and Vera, and it seems they don't want me to move out after all.
So? Thought you wanted to move out anyway. Oh, come on, I'm desperate for us to have our own little love den.
Look, can't we just wait? I'm happy living at the Duckies for now.
Do you know, I worry about you sometimes. What kind of a man would rather live with some old fogies than move in with his girlfriend?
Ken, come here. You'll never believe what I've discovered.
Look, if this is about Richard, like I say, I'd rather not get involved.
I think you'll change your mind when you hear this. It appears the company that bought Emily's house do indeed exist. And the director is none other than Richard Hillman.
Well, that's not illegal, as long as he declares a financial interest in the company.
Yes, but that's not all. The other director is listed as Mrs. Pat Hillman.
Oh, so she could be his late wife. I haven't just done anything about it yet. Look, none of this is particularly incriminating, so if you take my advice, you'll leave well alone.
All right, you can explain it away, Ken, but sometimes you have to trust your instinct, and mine is telling me there's something very suspicious going on.
You'll be glad to know I'll be back in the land of the living soon.
Oh, yeah?
I've spoken to Steve. I'm going back to work tomorrow.
Oh, great. I reckon that's just what you need, Les. Then you ought to be proud of yourself. Some folk could just throw the towel in.
And thanks, Toya. I dread to think what would have happened to me these past few days if you weren't around. And there's no excuse for me not coping with this.
And you will, Les. Hey, it takes a lot to pull a Battersby down. I only hope the same can be said for Eileen. She looked terrible when she came in here before.
So how's your morning been? Has Watts Jr. been giving you any jip?
No, the baby's been fine. Vera got a bit upset with me, though.
Why?
No, she wanted me to find out some info on this so-called bent copper.
What did you say?
Well, what could I say? I wouldn't get involved even if I could.
Right, I'll have a quiet word with her later. Make sure she doesn't ask you again.
Good, because I've got enough on my plate.
You can say that again. I thought you were supposed to be eating for 2, not 3.
Oh, it's you.
I thought it was about time I popped round.
Why? You've never bothered dropping round on me before.
I know, but, well, I wondered how you are. After all, we're both in the same boat, eh?
Is that right?
Yeah, we've both been stabbed in the back. Well, of course, it must be worse for you.
And how'd you work that one out?
Well, I know how women of your age fret about being left on the scrap heap. But don't worry. A bubbly girl like you, I've no trouble netting another fella.
I'd still have the last one if it weren't for you, Les.
What do you mean?
Well, if you'd kept your wife happy, she wouldn't have gone chasing after Dennis.
Look, I don't think Dennis got dragged along.
Are you sure about that? Because we were doing fine until she got her claws in. Can you honestly say the same about you and Janice?
We were all right.
Oh, rubbish. She was sick to death of you messing her around. This whole stinking mess is your fault.
You must have done something wrong.
Yeah, trusted Dennis with your slut of a wife. We might be in the same boat, but with one difference. One of us deserved it. And if you don't believe me, go and ask Janice, because it's about time you face the truth.
Blimey, Ma, you frightened the life out of me.
What the hell's he doing here?
It's all right. I asked him to come.
How many more people you told about me? Why don't you just put a big flashing sign outside?
Look, there's only Tyrone knows. But I had to tell him he does live with us.
It's all right, because I won't say out.
You better not.
Look, don't be like that. It's come to do you a favour. Car's waiting outside to take you home.
What for?
Well, I thought you might fancy a bath and a bit of grub.
What about me dad? He's not going to go for that, is he?
Oh, we'll have you back before he falls out the Legion. Look, do you fancy it?
Are you kidding? Even the flies won't come near me at the minute.
Right, I'll go first, check the coast is clear.
All right.
Les, are you okay?
Fine.
Look, me and Steve are over there if you fancy a bit of company. As long as you don't talk about cabs all night.
No, you're all right. I'll be getting off now.
Drove him away, did you?
I was being nice.
Oh, yeah, and because Janice gave you a mouthful this morning.
No. I felt sorry for him sat over there on his own.
Yeah, you're all heart, babe.
Oh, hiya, Norris. Do you want a drink?
Actually, could you leave us alone for a few minutes? There's something I need to discuss with Mrs. Bishop.
That's me told.
I'm afraid I'm the bearer of bad news. But first, I want you to know that I've only done what I have out of concern for you.
This wouldn't involve Richard, would it?
Yes, I've discovered some very unsavoury facts. Did you know he's a director of the company that bought your house?
So?
Well, did he explain that before you signed the agreement? Because he's legally obliged to do so.
I'm sure he must have mentioned it.
How sure? Now think, Emily, this is serious.
How many more times do I have to say that I'm perfectly happy with the way Richard dealt with my affairs? And that if you persist in interfering, I shall be forced to review our living arrangements.
Brilliant idea, that, Ma. Best bath I've had in ages.
Oh, well, it's Tyrone he should thank. Couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah, thanks, mate. And, to make us quits, I won't let on to her about what you've been getting up to in that shed. Right little go with that bird of yours, isn't she?
Hey, yeah, love. Will that do, yeah?
Oh, fantastic. My favourite. Thanks, Mum.
Oh, well, you get stuck in. Do you know, it breaks me heart thinking about you going back to that rotten shed.
Well, it must be Jack. No one else has got a key.
Jack, lovey, is that you?
Yes, Ethan was playing up down the Legion.
Freezing mud. What the hell is he doing here?
Now, look, calm down. I can explain.
This better be good, Vera.
Well, look, you said yourself it were filthy. I mean, it couldn't go any longer without a wash.
Right, so let me get this right. You have risked getting us all arrested for the sake of him having a bath. Are you start staring mad? Plus, you have got this lad involved. Are you trying to get us all thrown into jail?
What's that?
You expecting anyone?
I'm not.
Well, what are we going to do, Jack?
Get him out the back and hide him. I'll see this. I'll try and get rid of whoever it is. I hope it's not the police.
Thanks, love.
How was Eileen when you left her?
Angry, upset. But she seems to be taking it a bit better than Les.
He couldn't take it much worse, could he?
No. But we've faced them both now. We knew we'd have to do that if we wanted to start living a normal life.
I just hope the worst of it is over now.
People will start to accept us soon. And then we can start living like a normal couple. Hey, I might even hold your hand in the street if you're lucky.
Can't wait.
Oh, can we not just leave it?
No, I better not. Might be tired. Les.
Can I come in?
I don't want any trouble. Not tonight.
There won't be any. I need to speak to you. Alone. I'll be in here.
I just want a quick word with Vera, if that's all right.
We are a bit busy at this moment in time, girl.
I won't be a moment, and it's important.
All right, come in then.
Right. Hiya. What was that?
That was Monica, because that's her way of saying she wants to go for a walk.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was just going to take her out and then we was going to watch some telly, you know, just the three of us.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I won't keep you long then. Vera, I just popped round to see if you're okay. Emma tells me you're a bit upset earlier.
What, When were this?
Well, you were talking to her about your Terry. You wanted her to help with his case.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought with her being a copy, you know, she might know what to do.
It's just that she's got a lot on her mind at the moment, and I'd rather she didn't think about work for a bit.
Yeah, well, we do understand, and you won't do it again, will you, Louis?
No, I won't.
Right, thanks. So, have you heard anything about your Terry yet?
No, nothing. He's probably in Australia by now.
Right, I'll show you out then, son.
Yeah, right, OK.
That were awful. Do you know my legs are shaking?
I mean, no.
Oh.
Let him in. Australia.
Sorry about that. I tripped up over that flaming dog's ball. Looks like we got away with it, though.
It might not have done if it had been the police. This is why I'm saying it's so dangerous. We've got to get him back to the shed before we have any more bother.
No, it's too late. It'll look suspicious, us creeping round allotment at night.
Vera.
Look, just let him stay tonight. Look, we'll have him back there with crack of dawn, I swear.
All right. The last time this... You know, I don't think my heart can take any more of this.
Oh. Wonder how Eileen is. I don't think she's been in here since it all kicked off.
I don't know what she's so upset about. I'm surprised Dennis stuck with her as long as he did.
Well, you must have seen her. How is she?
Well, should I know? She's not been at work.
That's typical of a bloke, that, not to take an interest. I mean, don't you care that two of your employees are having a personal crisis?
I'm more concerned about being two staff down. And I hope when they do come back, they cheer up. Because last thing my punters want to see is their miserable faces.
Oh, now look who's being all heart.
Oh, yeah?
All done, thanks.
How was Vera? Was she funny with you?
No, she wasn't at all. To be honest, I feel a bit guilty about going round there now. Obviously, they're both in a bit of a state.
Oh, do you know, that Terry's got a lot to answer for. Don't he realise it's not just him all this affects?
Terry only cares about himself. In fact, I hope he gets caught soon, because I don't think Jack and Vera can cope with much more of this.
I need to ask you something. Was it really that bad, me and you?
Les, please. Do we have to go through all that again?
I need to know, Jan.
What would you like me to say?
You can tell me the truth. When did you stop loving me? I bet it was when you found out about that money I got for the motorbike, wasn't it? I knew how unhappy you was about that. Or was it before then? When I swindled the DSS?
Oh, Les, stop it! I don't know when it happened, but there just came a point that, well, I realised that I didn't feel the same about you.
But if you can remember when it happened, then maybe we can fix it.
Oh, it's too late for that. I haven't been happy for years. I'm not really happy.
What? Like you are now, you mean?
I know it's hard for you, seeing me here with Dennis. But what else could I do?
You could have talked to me.
I tried. And then you just carried on regardless, and, well, that's when I knew that you weren't ever going to change.
I could have. I still can.
Oh, Les, don't do it to yourself. I'm with Dennis now. You'll find someone eventually.
You don't get it, do you? I don't want anybody else. I want you. I can't bear it, Jan. Everybody's telling me I should get on with my life. But how can I? I'm surrounded by you in the house. I can't sleep in our bed no more because you were there with him. And the worst of it is, I know it's all my fault. And
Les, don't go!
Is he right, love?
What have we done?